Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Suchandra Day and today we are going to explore a very meaningful and thought provoking story, The Pot Maker by Temsula O. This story may seem simple, but it carries a deep message about tradition, identity, and modern life. So let's begin this journey together. This story focuses on a simple artisan, a pot maker, but through his story, we understand much bigger ideas about society. Have you ever seen a potter at work? Let's see what his story teaches us. Let's first talk about the author, Temsula O. She was a renowned Indian writer from Nagaland. Her works mainly reflect culture, traditions, and the lives of ordinary people. What makes her writing special? She uses simple language but conveys deep emotions and strong messages. So while reading her story, don't just read, feel the emotions behind it. Now let's understand the background of the story. The story is set in a rural environment. It focuses on a traditional pot maker and his way of life. But here's the important part. The story also shows how modernization is changing society. Now think about it. Are traditional professions still valued today? Let's see the summary of the story. The story centers around a humble pot maker who is completely devoted to his work. He spends his days shaping clay into beautiful pots with great care and skill. For him, pottery is not just a job, it is his passion, his identity, and a tradition passed down through generations. However, the pot maker faces a serious challenge. In modern times, people prefer factory made goods like plastic and steel utensils because they are cheaper and easily available. As a result, traditional pottery is slowly losing its value and demand. This creates the main conflict of the story: tradition versus modern life. On one side, there is the rich cultural heritage represented by the pot maker and his art. On the other side, there is modernization, which is changing people's lifestyle and preferences. The pot maker, therefore, becomes more important just an individual character. He symbolizes culture, identity, tradition, hard work, and dedication. Through his struggle, the story reminds us of the importance of preserving traditional crafts and respecting the people who keep our heritage alive. Let's look at the characters. First, the pot maker. He is hardworking, skilled, and dedicated to his craft. Second, society, moving towards modern goods, slowly forgetting traditional artisans. So basically, we have a conflict between an individual and changing society. Who do you think is right here? Now let's understand the major themes of the story. Tradition versus modernity. Old ways are being replaced by new technologies. Dignity of labor. Every job deserves respect, no matter how simple. Struggle for survival. The pot maker struggles to survive in a changing world. Cultural identity. His work represents his culture and roots. These themes make the story very relevant even today. So, what do we learn from this story? Respect all kinds of work, value traditions, understand that hard work is noble, preserve your cultural identity. The story teaches us something very important. Progress is good, but forgetting our roots is dangerous. Let's go to a little deeper now. The pot maker is usually a symbol of vanishing traditions. The story criticizes modern society. People prefer convenience over culture. The tone of the story is emotional, reflective, slightly sad. Why sad? Because it shows the slow disappearance of something valuable. Why is this story important in literature? It uses simple language, making it easy to understand, but it carries deep meaning. The pottery symbolizes creativity, tradition, identity. It presents a realistic picture of rural life. That's what makes it powerful, simplicity with depth. So, what's the final message? We must respect artisans. We must respect or preserve our cultural roots. And we must balance tradition with modernity, because without roots, growth has no meaning. Let's end with a powerful quote. A society that forgets its artisans forgets its soul. Are we forgetting our artisans today? That's all for today. If you enjoyed this explanation, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. I am Suchandra Dey and I'll see you in the next video.